It was quick. It was quick.
Oh, we have a game. So this is MD3 for the Dark Elves. We are playing against Underworld. Who have we walked into? Let's have a look.
Hello, Pip-Pap.
We've walked into this guy. Not that guy, this guy. And he has played 4 and he has lost 3 of them. But he does have a Mighty Blows Game Blitzer, so this won't be straightforward.
Oh, this is Champ Ladder Elves, is it?
This is Champ Ladder Elf, yeah.
These are the elves that I made. And how have they played any games? First time I've seen them.
Yeah, I knocked out 2 last night. Yeah.
Well, you'd probably have to these days. Oh no, never mind. Oh, your birthday, was it? Hello, Scurramezzo. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy.
Lect in the inn.
Lecthenian. Go on.
He said, "How did the tabletop 20 thing go?" Well, I actually went and checked. I finished 4th. Foolishly, at the end of day 1, I had a draw on the table, and I gambled it, for a win, and I lost. So I finished the tournament 4-1-1. I should have finished 4-2-0, and 4-2-0 would have been second. But then, saying that, you wouldn't have played any of the 3 round the next day opponents. So there is that, I suppose.
I have to put in there for a time-bound statement, and that is, "G'day, Monty. See you later, mate." Monty's just popping in and popping out again.
Oh, it's nice he just pops by.
It is top 3 of my favourite Antipodeans. And Aurelius has just resubbed for the 3rd month in a row. Thank you very much, mate.
Oh, Nobler and a bribe.
No, what's just happened? Pay attention.
I did that little the thank you very much. SPRQR Aurelius, thank you very much for that. Thank you. We've been quite good on the subs today. That's been very kind. It's been very generous. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, folks. Barry says, "Can he be a witch?"
Well, are you ready to have the operation? Are you
You're
ready
already
to
on
have
the
the
team,
operation?
Baz. You can't be on the team twice. We can't clone you. It's not. You know, we're good, but we're not that good.
I was going to say, "G'day, Monty. I'm at work as well, so I know how you feel. And good job, Aurelius. Support, bro. What a man."
So good crowd in tonight at the bar, Nergis. Looking decent,
Yep.
is it? Tips flowing.
A couple of tips.
Nice.
You think I'm attractive enough to be a male stripper? Is that what you're trying to say, Zenki?
I wouldn't really know, mate. I'm a bloke. I don't really have any opinion on such things.
Good cover up.
This guy says, "Am I on TV?" Yes. Let's give this guy a wave. Hello, this guy. How you doing?
And I replied, very funny. I said, "You are indeed. You're that guy," with a smiley face. And he's replied, even funnier. "No, this guy." I know. It's just jokes, banter.
Cheers, Flux Streamer. Thank you very much, and congratulations on making it on the roster of Dark Crusade, mate. Was it Black Crusade? Dark Crusade. Chico, what the hell? Tuco's decided that there's something interesting, the push to talk button, and he's sticking his chops in it. What? Get off! Have I dropped something? What is it? What are you doing? Crazy cat.
Yeah. Anyway,
Cole Gamble, good evening. How are you doing? Lecthenian's liking you, the Archbishop of Banterbury. Anyway.
well,
We're very good, Cole. All sorts of exciting things happened. Baby Delvo, God bless.
That's a brilliant name, Baby Davo. Good on you.
Have you broached the subject of, you know, that as
No.
fine.
Now, is there a lineman on 5-star player points? Let's have a look. I think there is somewhere.
So
There he is.
sorry, I stopped listening when you were telling me how this team had gone on for no good reason. What have they done so far?
2 wins.
Oh, well done.
Thanks very much.
I want to see Nuamto's already got guard.
Yeah, well, we've managed to level up two blitzers to blodge. One blitzer is on. Hang on a sec. Block. 2 blitzers to blodge, 1 blitzer to guard, and I've got a random line elf on guard, on block as well. So it's going all right.
Smashing. Oh, and Pedder's just a point off leveling. We haven't seen Pedder for ages, have we?
No, sadly not.
That is the drawback with the list system. You know, I don't want to overcomplicate it, but folks will say, "Can I be on the team?" And you go, "Yep, sure." Write the name down, and then 3 months pass, and we haven't seen him for a bit. Ardvac and Aurelius are asking where they at. Let's have a look. Ardvac, you are pretty much top of the list, mate. You would have been a white or a blitzer, but I'd already made the blitzers, so basically you're pretty much next. SPQR Aurelius, you are position 105, but we're up to 85, so you were about 19th, I think. Oh, right, I'll add that note, Ardvac. So, a witch is very likely. Would you object if we feminised the name so it become sort of Ardvacetta or something along those lines? Whatever, or I think of something more cunning. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to come across as one of those girls with suspiciously thick wrists, do you? And, you know... Right, witch head number 1, duly noted. There we go. Well, Necropotence, I'd stop me if I've already told you this, but I did an e-learning thing on inclusion a couple of weeks ago, and you know I've done these before, and you've got typical ones is you've got you know, sort of religious beliefs, or you've got sort of racial diversity. Then of course you know you've got sexual preference and all that sort of stuff. All very, you know, well common stuff. Cycling through the pages of this, but the one that was new, the one I'd not seen before, is making allowances for colleagues who are going through gender transformation programs, which was genuinely new one on me. So, yep, it is indeed 2018, and we live in a modern world. There you go.
Very much. I went for massive, let's have 3 dice blocks on the goblins on the line of scrimmage as much as possible. It sort of paid off. We got 2 stuns and we got a KO. Really what I was looking for, but alright.
Very good models, the Underworld team, aren't they? Very well done.
Yeah, I know, and several catalogues called.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I know, it's clever, that's very funny. No, okay.
A bit worse.
It's hardly a ringing endorsement.
Barely a joke, but you know. Artark says, regarding sexual preference, he confirms that he has a set preference for sex over bingo.
Well, that is important.
I think you'd be catered for in the modern workplace, Artark. I think that would be fine, mate. I'll make a note of that and pop it on the file, shall I? Yes, good. Did I tell you about my walk home from the office to the car park? Because there is no car park attached to work, so you park in. I've got a season ticket for an NCP. Short walk, maybe a third of a mile, something like that. Just opposite the NCP is the Chutney Ivy Indian restaurant, and every night it's about 9:30, 9:15, something like that. Fairly peckish, and of course you walk within range of this, and out wafts top curry fragrance, and the temptation to just go, oh fuck it, I'll go in and ask for a menu. Oh boy, that is hard to walk past. I nearly took a picture of it this evening, but it with being Friday night, there was actually a couple of lasses teetering past it, and I thought, if I pull the phone out now and take a photograph of the restaurant, they might sort of think I'm taking a picture of them like some sort of creepy old man, and so I thought, no, I'll just keep going.
That's fair enough. Right, we blocked there, we blocked there, we blocked there. We get lots of blocks, so let's do that.
Artark says he thinks they're planning on adding ginger as being a protected class. Well, Artark, I don't think we should have to give any special consideration to gingers, mate, because then it starts becoming unfair to everybody else, doesn't it? Little Baz mate's son had a sex change and he became a right bitch. Oh God, who was I talking to the other day?
Go on.
Whose brother-in-law had done that and went from being a slightly annoying bloke to a real bitch of a woman. It's a shame, isn't it? You think with whatever might have been really kind of a yearning of I'm a woman trapped in a man's body or whatever it might be, and then that gets ostensibly fixed as a problem, so he can now free to live his life, how he feels, or she rather feels she always wanted to. You'd think that might cheer her up a bit, but no, apparently still a miserable cow. So there you go.
So I'm going down the route of, can I defend the ball and score on the right elf? So Faker the Blitzer, he can walk it in next turn. That takes him from 3-star player points to 6. And I thought, you know what? Let's play this game on defense and see if we can do stuff.
Yeah. That's clever. You've really thought that through, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's really clever, that one, done, mate.
Thanks very much. And then,
do you enjoy the music of Ed Sheeran, by the way, Andy? Just to get your opinion on that real quick.
I don't mind it actually. Yeah, it's all right. Why? Is that unpopular?
No. It's just been mentioned in passing, en passant, in the chat. I can't say I've really listened to a lot of Ed Sheeran. I obviously know who he is and could identify, yes, this is Ed Sheeran, but I've never sort of really sat down and waded through an album, if I'm honest.
Well, all right. I suppose maybe I should quantify that a little more. I have sat and heard all his singles, but the albums, no, I haven't got an Ed Sheeran album. But then I don't think I've bought an album in 20 years because I just use YouTube's. What I did like.
I can't be asked to give you a hard time about that. Should I just let that slide? Yeah, well, it's Friday.
Okay. Thanks.
It's all right. I've just watched Black Star Crusade get their asses handed to them by Showmal, so I'm feeling quite charitable towards you. There you go.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. See, it's working. This is my new workplace environment. This is me being lovely to you. Do you like it?
It's,
good?
yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you can keep going.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do a curry next Saturday, by the way?
Why? Yeah, if Mrs. David will let me, yeah, that'd be lovely.
Well, you know, it was early November since we last had a curry, so you'd be able to go all doe-eyed and go, but I never do anything I want.
Even I know that won't wash.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Yeah, like
There's a reason for that, obviously.
How close are you two fellas together?
We're just friends, mate.
Aww.
oh, these dice are rubbish. Can't knock a golden
Well,
nose.
plus I'm saving myself for your sister-in-law's mum, whom I assume is delightful.
A lovely lady.
Well, I wouldn't like to say my age, but I enjoy video games, films, curry, red wine, quite like smoking, and Newcastle United. So how the hell haven't found a woman who's gone, do you know, that's exactly the same for me. Absolute miracle. How is this not happened yet?
How close do you two live to each other?
18, 19 miles?
Okay, nice and close.
The UK is not that big a place, mate. The furthest you could possibly be is sort of about 7 hours, maybe 8 or 9.
Oh,
What's
You
Newcastle
said
United, Pid?
Sarah Mole being
One
funny
minute.
there.
one day I'll pop in, have a pint with you lads. One day.
What round, buddy? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if you had one in London and one in Glasgow, you wouldn't hook up for a curry on a regular basis. No, that would be a bit of an obstacle. But being in Leicester, one of the great advantages is that most of the rest of the UK that you'd rather visit than stay where you are is actually within very commutable distance because it's slap bang in the middle and next to the main motorway that runs north-south throughout the UK, the M1. Or have you heard that the M1's actually been sold to the NCP now?
It makes sense.
Is it really 8 hours across?
Well, London's sort of southeast corner. You can go a bit more southeast than London, but not much.
Okay.
To get to Cardiff to London, there's probably 5 hours, I'd guess. London to Newcastle's probably 5 hours. London to Glasgow or Edinburgh probably 8 hours. One guess.
Jeez. So short.
I mean, these are not the absolute extremities. I mean, if you were to drive,
Yeah.
Land's End to John O'Groats, which is the two north and south tips, that's probably more a 12-hour gig, probably. But there's not a lot at the extreme edges, really, apart from sort of chip shops and that.
See, driving across Australia would be a good 3-day hike.
Ah, mate, I too once had a car like that.
In a combi.
In your ute. Actually, I was looking at Australian car whilst having a fag this afternoon. There was a Monaro parked outside.
Old Monaro, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, nice. Cardiff to London about 3 hours. I think it could be if it wasn't for traffic. But if you were going on the M40, you're not. I'm going 5 hours realistically. Oh, Harringsword's just hosted us with 36 viewers. Thank you very much, Harringsword. Good on you, buddy. Another northeast streamer there, top lad. And welcome to the show, Harringsword fans. Pull up a chair.
Unless you're already in one. and then just stay where you're at, I suppose.
Well, Cardiff's sort of middle of the south coast of Wales, isn't it? Pretty much, is it? Yeah. Hello, Justin Jensen. We're very good. It's Friday night, mate. Hooray! Although next week I've actually got alternate weeks of Sunday to Thursday and then Monday to Friday. So, but next week I've actually got Friday off. So Friday night won't be quite as special as it is at the minute.
Ooh, Tommy, that's rough.
Oh, that is harsh. That is harsh, mate. Believe the fourth one's going to be a winner.
Yeah. Scurro, I'm with you. These close by 8-hour drives, just one state over.
Yeah, but you don't sort of drive sort of for 3 days, though, do you? Wouldn't you get the plane or something if you want to really go there?
Yeah.
I mean, I know in America domestic air travel is popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
Killjoy, welcome back. How are you doing? Oh yeah, Scurametso, you do live. You live quite near to a lot of useful things. Pinkston says, "Why does Andy stream in the bedroom? Does he just like annoying Ava, or is a spare room given over to a nursery?" I'm sure I don't know what you mean. What is in the spare room, by the way, these days, Andy? He's not listening. We'll ask him later.
Oh, KL, that's a rough drive. Sydney to Brizzy. It's not too bad though. A mate of mine did Melbourne to Brizzy, and that was a good 23-hour drive, I think. How many time zones in Oz and what's the difference? So the West Coast, Perth, is about 2 or 3 hours behind the East Coast. I think there's 2, maybe 3 across it. Speed limits are so slow.
I must play havoc with like stuff on telly. Like, what time's the cricket on, mate? 3 o'clock, and then you miss the start for 2 hours. Nightmare.
Really, it's 5. They lied. Do you follow the cricket, Zunky?
Not really. Used to have to play it at school a bit, but it's fairly popular over here. There's some people who like it quite a lot, but it's not like India, for example, where they sort of get real into it. You know,
Fanatical.
no, football is by far and away the
Go-to
sport that people talk about. Rugby's quite popular in pockets.
Yeah. What? KL, where are you from? Are you from Germany or something? Are you used to Autobahn speeds? I feel like the speed limit isn't that bad.
What is the speed limit in Oz, mate?
Changes. It's usually about 100 if there's no traffic lights or whatever.
What, miles an hour?
100 k's an hour, so what, 60 miles, something like that?
That's quite slow, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Speed limit in the UK is more of a guideline than an absolute rule that you can cruise about comfortably at 85 would probably be fine.
The Goose, have you ever travelled from west to east or vice versa? No, I've never done the full drive. I've driven about halfway. We went to South Australia, but it's over 2 weeks, so no, never tried it.
Yeah, but like Fenny sitting there on the head. UK cricket crowds tend to be basically just go with your mates and drink a load of beer. Yeah, should we tell Andy his mic's off, or just carry on without him?
It's more fun this way.
Yeah, it's going alright, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was being nice to Andy, so I forgot about that. Oh, I've bought some petrol on the way out to put in our mum's Fiesta. And I thought, the bit packet shall have a boost bar. That'll fill a corner. And two goes here and gives a bit, and it's like it's a boost bar. You don't want it. Here, try here. Do you? Do you want it? No. See, told you.
Did you say a boost bar?
Yeah.
We actually had those.
It's like a Star bar, really. Well, quite nice.
Fine, but also why I haven't been back. Fair enough. Maybe just do less driving next time.
Dr. Nick and Hardback like cricket songs.
KL, that's where you went wrong, mate. You didn't come down to Melbourne. Sydney's a shithole.
They are good, aren't they, Cool Gamble? I mean, I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but this was more. I rang Andy when I came out of work to say, "Are you actually streaming tonight?" So is it curry or shall do I need to get something that's eatable whilst streamable? And he confirmed, indeed, streaming. So that hence me buying a boost bar.
Did we miss the Unholy Crusader host?
Oh, Crusader, thank you very much indeed. And Crusader fans, welcome to the programme.
Oh wow. Yeah. Thank you very much.
We did.
Come on, guys.
We did miss it. Yeah, sorry, mate. Got all the excitement got kind of caught up.
Distracted by your boost bar.
It was quite distracting. Well, the cat was bothering me as well, but he's buggered off now. How's the game going, by the way?
I can't knock an elf over. It's proving slightly problematic. I knock an elf over. I can't knock a. Oh, fuck off!
You can't knock a gobbo over.
I just can't knock anything over, pretty much.
Come on, White Rabbit.
For God's sake.
Oh, not good enough.
Doesn't have block versus does have block with 2 dice. Nope.
Bloody hell.
But you need to mark the blitzer, don't you? I'm guessing his Lil Baz coming down to do that, is he?
I've only got 1 player left who can do anything.
Just don't next to the blitzer. Make them dodge.
Well, what he'll do if yeah, probably is the right play. Yeah, make him make his 3.
You got one.
Hello, Tector.
Hello, Tector.
White chocolate Twix.
That sounds delicious.
Is that a thing?
Well, Twix is always all right. I probably the time I most frequently have a bar like that is if I bought a sandwich and you get, your orange juice sandwich and you get a free thing with it. Your £3 petrol station lunch deal. That. Now, can this guy run a strength 3+ dodge? I'm thinking he probably can.
Peanut butter Kit Kat. Ugh, yuck. It is Japan. They do a million different flavored Kit Kats. There's like 100 and something plus different flavors of Kit Kat.
Sounds incredible.
Yeah, in fact, Japan's loads close to you, Nergis. I would imagine you know all about their Kit Kat fetishes.
I know all about their fetishes. Mm-hmm.
Nice. What's your safe word? Well, did we get any mileage out of the name of this team, by the way? Which, if Nergis, if you haven't noticed, this team is called Forgotten Safe Word.
Oh, the Dark Elves are.
Yeah. We did go for the hanky panky spanky stadium, but it wouldn't let me have it.
Oh, what was the word it flagged for me before? It didn't let me use the word undies.
Really?
Yeah. There's so many Norse jokes to be had, but they just wouldn't allow it.
Lecthenian flags up the great 2018 chicken shortage that's got KFC on its knees. Well, mate, more dramatic than that. Not only are they out of chicken, the KFC that I pass on the way to work that's just round the corner, knocked the fucker down. So now I don't know if that's like anything to do with the great chicken shortage of 2018, but coincidence? Don't think so.
Are you pulling my leg? Is there an actual chicken shortage? Or is just
There actually is.
what?
KFC UK have changed main chicken supplier, and whoever they've got the contract now is fucking it up something chronic. That there's loads of KFCs with typed notices out along the lines of "Sorry, we haven't got any chicken. We're shut." And there's this huge outcry, because the citizens demand their Kentucky Fried Rat, which
Wow.
I mean, if I'd never had a KFC again, I'd probably not really notice a real dip in lifestyle quality,
Jeez. KFC wouldn't be too happy about that. That'd be killing them.
Well, I did have, on that note, because folks have been talking about it, and just for journalistic reasons, you understand, one of those mega Big Macs.
Woohoo! Wow! Kicks the thrower in the face. Sorry. Kicked the thrower in the face and went and just caught the bouncing ball. Ah, yes.
Nice.
Isn't it nice when things work?
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but when it does.
Yowza. Everyone buy stock in Nando's. Don't bring that up.
That'd be chicken stock.
Oh, fuck off. One reroll, one into fucked. No.
Spurs have had to change their patch. Feel the white hot heat, Baz. Feel the white hot heat.
What have they changed it to?
Well, it was a cockerel, wasn't it?
Oh, right, okay.
He's kidding. It's a joke. It's a big joke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The old snaky into injury there, Andy. Been practicing that one, have you?
Sometimes you just have to roll with it and take your time.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's a turnover, that.
Result.
Wow, that's unlucky.
God.
Wowzers.
Well, you both had... gosh, that was unlucky. So that sort of evens out, doesn't it?
Ooh. Rough.
Evening, Studdy. How you doing, son? Good to see you.
Little Baz comes back to chicken stock. Lol.
And I didn't get any mileage out of that, Baz. Thanks for the recognition.
He
Appreciate it.
got your back.
He does.
Chicken stock. What?
Chicken stock.
Yeah, because people were buying shares in Nando's, so that'd be chicken stock. Oh dear, fantastic.
Right, there are no more knockouts, and the nasty little fucker's been sent off. So there is plus points all over the pitch right now.
Well, yes, this is all looking smashing, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know why I've set up like that. I haven't defended the one-turner at all. Oh dear.
Well,
Very poor.
not really. No. Thanks, Fan Fox.
Oh, I didn't get to say hi to Crystal Hunter. Crystal, if you're there, hey mate. We lurking away somewhere?
Oh, well, luckily he didn't catch it.
He also didn't set up for it either, I don't think.
He could still do the goblin toss. There's a goblin behind the troll. Could be that.
Mm.
I quite fancy a lovely coffee. Iron Adept, it is Nurgis here. Benga! Ooh. Did I do that right? You say it.
It was so good. I love it.
Boom.
I'm actually going to record that and make it my follow alert.
Benga!
Benga! Love it. I'm not making fun of you. I love the way you say it.
Oh, no, not at all, mate. No, that's fine. Was quite fancy being Australian. I do like the accent.
Really? Ew.
Yeah,
In the accent, to be
you
honest.
know, I just imagine Natalie and Briley are offering to bring me another coffee and, you know, hold this negligee for me whilst I don't want to splash coffee on it. It's like, fine, Natalie, no problem.
She
You
is.
you take your time, pet.
She was hot.
What do you mean, was?
Yeah.
She's a bunny.
Yeah.
For you younger viewers out there, of course, I would like to point out that women are people too, and not just pieces of meat for our gratification. Just to be absolutely clear on that, it is 2018 after all. That's
Very
the only message.
progressive.
Cheers, mate. I like things. I've been on a course.
Crystal, I actually already put the clip in and everything. I showed Andy. I don't think Zunk was here for it though, so you could wow him.
Yeah, but I'd really like a wide choice of cars with V8 engines, and you know, I like the general acceptance that misogyny is still okay. I really like barbecued food. The weather's terrific. You know, I'm not seeing a lot of downsides here.
It's massive.
I mean, the deadly animals are a little bit of a downer, but other than that,
You don't get them in the house, though, do you?
yeah.
Really?
I had an Australian
Oh,
friend
shit.
once. He actually got bitten and died, but in all seriousness, the Australian friend said that every night before they go to bed, they have to check their bed for deadly things. Is that true?
The spiders. It depends where you are, but yeah. Like, funnel web spiders. If
Whoa.
you have a
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dead.
oh, hold on.
No, he's
hold on.
dead. He's dead.
Where's Florence?
He's dead.
He's
I
dead, Jim.
used
But
it
it's
on.
Faker.
Yeah, I know he's dead. I used it on
Oh.
on someone else. So
Oh, but apparently video games cost £1,000 each in Australia.
Yeah, quite expensive.
Lecthelian says a drop bear's real. Well, aren't they a bit like koalas?
Drop bears is just a meme, guys. Come on.
Isn't it like a koala, a drop bear?
No, It's just something they tell tourists to try and scare them. It's not.
Ah, right, okay. What, tree climbing bears that drop on you?
Yeah. They tell them to watch the trees. The
This
drop there.
Crocodile Dundee's got a lot to answer for, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It wasn't even any good.
Well, so when the girlfriend says, "Oh no, there's a spider in the bath," you go and fetch a spade. You know, something pretty serious. There's no just a glass and a piece of paper.
Oh no,
You really want a shovel or.
there's plenty of non-deadly ones, but there are a few. As I was saying, the funnelweb spider, it's venom, poison, whatever it is.
It's the really big chunky ones I don't like tarantulas
Yeah.
and that.
They have probably like 15 side effects to the bite, and the last side effect is death. So you do want to be careful, to be honest.
As a side effect,
Yeah.
You rolled dead on your
Yeah.
side effect table.
Tom
Your atho-
Schnizzle says young people don't even know who Crocodile Dundee is. Tom, worse than that, mate. It was last night of training this evening, and so there was a bit of a quiz, and you had to, as one of the questions, you had to come up with a music artist beginning with D. So I wrote down Dylan. They didn't give me a point. They believe that Bob Dylan actually existed, and it's like, are you fucking serious? You know, and it's dear. So, Dizzy Rascal, fine. Dylan, basically the greatest folk musician of the 20th century, not fine at all, because these young people hadn't heard of him.
Not acceptable.
They had to think of a pop musician with the first name David. They came up with Getter. And it's like, Bowie's barely cold in his grave, and this is the best you can come up with. God, I despair. Showers are rationed in Australia.
Are they?
Are they? But you
What,
got
sorry?
showers, but you got swimming pools.
In some places, yeah. When it's like drought time, they restrict water.
I'd want a swimming pool.
So what? So you're okay to have a swimming pool, but then you're not okay to have a shower.
No, it's more like just to say, watch how long your showers are, sort of thing.
See, I'm thinking if you can't have a shower because they've turned the water off, but you've got a swimming pool, surely like a hose pipe, a little bit of a bucket, a nail in the wall, and you've pretty much built your own shower next to the swimming pool, can you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, Natalie, keep pumping. I'm not finished yet. You should be going right, yeah. How'd you like your steak, Dave? Your steak done, Dave? And it's like, you just leave it on there a bit longer, Flower.
Yeah.
I'm talking myself into this now, aren't I?
Hold on,
Yeah.
did they just give you a big delicious chain surf?
You did, yeah. Yeah.
Alvax says I've also got to name myself Bruce. Your name not Bruce? No, it's Michael. Mind if I call you Bruce to keep things simple? Are you familiar with the Monty Python sketch, The University of Woolloomooloo?
Yeah, Iron Adept, spot on. Stop you refilling it during the drought. Right.
That was for you. That was for you, Nergis. Are you familiar with the Monty Python sketch, The University of Woolloomooloo?
No, sorry, I missed that.
G'day, Bruce. G'day, Bruce. How do, Bruce? Ripper, Bruce. How's Bruce? He's fine, Bruce.
It's a very awkward name, isn't it?
Well, the other one I particularly used to enjoy was That's Amazing on the Fast Show. Welcome to That's Amazing with me, Carl Hooper.
I love your Aussie accent.
Well, it's basically this bloke who's being Australian, didgeridoo music for the intro and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, and today on the show we've got Davey Smith, who's got the world's first pen that never runs out. Is that right, Davey? Yeah, Carl. This is it's quite simply never runs out. And he's writing away, and of course it runs out, and he just looks at him and get off the show, mate. Stick in the YouTube search. That's amazing fast show, and you'll get the gist.
Mersum. What a Holden, mate.
Aardvark's got a YouTube clip of this shows how adorable spiders can be. Aardvark, I don't really like spiders very much, mate. I can deal with them if I have to, but I'd rather not. Little Bass says Jim Jeffries. Oh, Jim Jeffries. I love Jim Jeffries.
That's all you need. Aardvark, I'd assume it's, I don't know, like a spider crawling in someone's mouth or something weird. Something creepy.
Jim Jeffries is, and his gun control speech is one of my favourite comedy clips, probably ever. He is hilariously funny, that man.
Ooh, that's a banger. Yeah, he's good value.
There's also one of him talking about him taking a disabled friend to a prostitute's place, and that, yeah. Well, obviously at this you can't go into the detail. It is very, very funny.
Yeah.
Jim Jeffries specials are on Netflix at the minute, actually.
Are they really?
Yeah, three of them, I want to say. Yeah, 3 of them.
To be honest, I've never really watched a Jim Jeffries thing that wasn't good.
He's a funny bloke. I like him.
Spot on for pretty much everything.
He's repaired a lot of the damage done by Rolf Harris, for the nation. So, he should be honoured for that. Recognised for his national service.
That was just a casual 4+, 3+. Oh, is that what it was, Marsum? Romaset says that was a bold play. It felt bold.
It was the man mode way to do things.
You can now engage man mode. Your testes have swollen in size. You may now engage man mode.
Swollen.
Wowzers.
Oh, like Thenian, yeah. Milk adverts one thing, but do you remember the Learn to Swim adverts with Rolf Harris? Because Rolf Harris originally was a swimmer. That's how he became initially famous. He was an Olympic swimmer, I believe. And he's there in a swimming pool with a load of fucking kids, basically sort of learn to swim, was the message. And it's like, nothing suspicious there. Good old Uncle Rolf teaching the kiddies how to swim. Phew, blimey, you look back on that with a different pair of eyes, didn't you? It sounds a chill.
Different perspective there.
It's like that episode of Jim Will Fix It with dear Jim, can you fix it for me to meet my hero Gary Glitter? And you can see a little glint in Jimmy Savile's eyes. You think, oh God, poor kid, this is going to be a night he's never going to forget. Don't, Nick, don't. King Winter declares he's old Greg. I'm not getting what were you referencing? Oh man, I don't get it. Oh, Goose. That's the danger of these conversations. It can go all over the place. We'll bring it back in line. How are the Dark Elves getting on? Quick, seek refuge in. Let's talk about the Blood Bowl. Yeah, that's a good idea. Brilliant.
Whew. I feel safe.
Wow, I think we might have mentioned Pediville a couple of times there, Nurgis, but we've got away with it, mate, and we're back on track. Nice
Managed
one.
to get it back into the G rating.
Phew.
Safe. Zanka, I assume that was thinly veiled sarcasm at King Winter's quote.
I didn't get it.
Do you actually not? I still can't tell.
Well, I'm old Greg. No, genuinely, the
Oh,
synapse are not firing. What's it referencing?
He's quoting the Mighty Boosh.
Ah, right. Well, I very much enjoy the work of Noel Fielding. I never really sat down and watched Mighty Boosh. Oh, and Kanora's just dropped by with 100 pals. Kanur, thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. And Kanur fans, welcome to the programme.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Where's that going? Oh my god. Did that just happen? What?
Where's the ball gone? It's gone over there. That's inconvenient. Look at that.
But
Yes, but where the ball's gone? Oh, no.
What an inconvenient blitz. Bloody hell.
Do you know, I really would like to return the favour of a Canoe one day, but the way the streaming schedules always work out, Canoe's always on before us and finishes before we do. So the will is there, Canoe, I promise. The will is there.
absolutely.
Really appreciate
The will is
you
there.
giving us the audience. Thanks, mate. And Canoe fans, if you haven't seen the show before and wondering what the hell's going on, give us a wave. We'll say hello.
Yeah, we absolutely should talk to anyone who will say something to us, because it makes everything more interesting. We are currently playing our third game of Champ Ladder, where we're trying to qualify as the Dark Elf team. It's going rather well this game so far. We're 2-0 up. We've had a blitzer killed, unfortunately.
We did lose Faker the Blitzer. Yeah, that was just a bit of a drawback. Killjoy has just discovered his Willy. Congratulations, Killjoy. That'll keep you occupied for a while, I guess. DJ Raz, hello, mate. Well, Killjoy's a man of the world. He knows what he's doing. I'll trust him there. Oh, God. Baby Darvo. So scary. You don't know. And you never will. So there you go.
Stay innocent, baby Davo.
Oh, God.
Goose says, who are your favourites? No, we can't talk about it. It's a family show, We God damn it, man. We just about
got away.
saved it. We just got it back on track after sterling work by Nurgis. And then something happened on the pitch which saved us. And now oh, no, we can't talk about that anymore. Johannian, yes, that's a very generous offer, but we're busy at the moment. But thank you. Holy boy, good evening. How you doing, mate? Michael Jackson, no smoke without fire. Discuss. Ooh, hot potato there. It's all right, Goose. I mentioned it once or twice, but I think I got away with it. Just in the meantime there, I was Googling pictures of Natalie Imbruglia now, and we were right in the assertion that she's turned out very well indeed, very well preserved. So it's Natalie, if you're listening, it's still on.
Honestly, she's going to be delighted, isn't she?
Well, I must admit, we've now been doing this about 8 months, and the show's really taken off. So I was really hoping that Kelly Brook would have started watching just, law of averages, but it hasn't happened yet. So, I mean, what am I to make of that? Killjoy says Natalie is alive. Yeah, of course she is, mate. She's only like, I don't know, 39. She's not old. How old is Natalie? Let's have a quick Google. Do you want to take a guess, Nurgis, as a resident Australian expert?
Nah, wouldn't have a clue what she was when she was more well known.
She's 43. There you go. So, well, I mean that's respectable. That's a pretty small age gap. That's reasonable. She's 43, everybody. She doesn't look 43, though.
Oh, she's torn, isn't she?
Well,
Yes, she is. Andy. Thank you for that.
Andy, you reckon
Good.
up a
Well
few
done.
scalps here?
No, you didn't. Did anyone know? You didn't like that one? No.
I must remember to say to her, actually, when we first met, I hope I'm as good as you when I'm 43.
Oh no! Do I actually need to re-roll that? No, not really. No. Turns out I didn't. Still.
Lexanian says, "Who is the closest person at celebrity status to play Blood Bowl?" Well, we're really bigging up Andy, but it's not getting a lot of traction yet. But you know, hope springs eternal, eh?
Why not me? I'm fairly well known.
Yes, well
I mean,
done. Well done.
I go
Well
to
done.
work. Everyone knows me at work.
What, everyone?
Yeah.
I mean, do you know the names of the cleaners,
yeah.
for example?
Yeah.
King Winter said he was at his hairdresser's the other day, and he says, "Go on, guess my age," and she says 39. He's 32. Oh God, hard luck, mate. That's brutal, that, isn't it?
Yeah. It sucks when you have a shit paper round, though, doesn't it? To be fair.
Yet he believes that Robin Williams was a keen Warhammer 40,000 player. Could be, yes, he could be. We can't ask him, so let's go with yes.
Why not?
Oh, don't. It's too fresh.
Okay, fine.
DJ Rouse says there was a player in the Swedish top football team that played on Fumble. Yeah, it's Sweden's top football team. I mean, you know, what Malmo? I don't know. Hulk Hogan plays Warhammer.
What's FB?
Facebook?
Plays Warhammer Facebook?
Cat Valava says he's heard of a well-known Aussie stripper streaming shirtless. Oh God!
So that'll be enough out of you, thank you.
Oh, FB's fantasy battles. Thanks, fellas. Yep. Sorry, didn't make that connection. Got you. Fluffy Burrito says, "Hello, folks. Recently, I've begun thinking that in league play, going from 4 to a 5 agility on the first level up was a bit too bloaty." When you say league play, you mean perpetual, right? Because I'd say no, not really. An agility 5 elf is pretty good news for a long-term league, isn't it? Andy, as you probably know more about elves than me and Nurgis put together. What do you think?
Yeah, I like agility 5. Me. Is it a bit bloaty? At the very beginning, yeah, but you don't get the choice in long-term league play. You don't tend to get the choice, so I just take it.
Oh, Lil Baz has confirmed that Sol Campbell is in fact Mace. That's a turn-up, isn't it? That is a turn-up. I didn't know that.
No, but when you think about it,
No, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
yeah.
Henry G just says the Ultimate Warrior plays Age of Sigmar because he's an asshole. Destronov says, "Just woke up here, damn it, Nurgis, regular times."
We have a running joke that I always stream early, but I'm the same time every time.
There was a rumour circulating that Ronnie Corbett was a big Mech Warrior fan, but I can't confirm that.
Nice touchdown, Andy. Nice.
Thanks
Well
very
done,
much.
mate.
Yeah.
PF84 says, "Didn't Will Smith also play Warhammer?" I don't know, mate. But the danger with that, imagine if you were in Will Smith's role-playing group. So you're there playing Warhammer RPG, getting all ready to set off from Altdorf for your Witch Hunter, and he goes, "Guys, I hope you don't mind, but I brought my son along," and he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, Will,
Yeah.
really?"
It's going to take
Jesus.
hours. You don't want to get on Will's bad side.
Well, he's badass, isn't he?
But going back to Vin Diesel playing D&D, he's been playing it for years.
Yeah, but isn't like sort of stuff that used to be a bit nerdy, like the new cool for the modern celeb.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Statham's really big on Mario Kart, for example. That sort of thing. It's not a shock, is it?
No, it's really world breaking. I watched, is it Critical Role? Critical something. And they did a D and Diesel episode.
Oh, that was really clever, wasn't it? D and Diesel. They get him on the show, like.
Yeah, he was there.
No way, nice one. Well, we still keep working with Sky Blue Monty to try and get Razor Fist on the show. And if you don't know who Razor Fist is, folks, I'll pop your link in. He's a YouTuber, but I think he's really good. I really like his stuff. I'll stick your link in. I'm a subscriber. And lo and behold, Sky Blue Monty actually knows him.
Oh, got
I
connections.
was waxing lyrical about, there's a lot of YouTube that's a lot of old toss, shock, zunk breaking news, but Razor Fist is a shaft of light in the darkness. That he does gaming, he does film reviews, does music reviews, that kind of stuff, and I think he's an absolute top bloke. Monty only pipes up, I know him. And it's like, no, really? It's like, get him on the show. And he's like, no. It's like,
I suppose I could try.
man, get him on the show. It's like you revealing that actually you live next door, in between Natalie and Jim Jeffries, and just keeping it to yourself.
Like, oh, yeah, they're my next door neighbours. I have them for dinner every other night, but.
Did Natalie come round in a, all negligeed up and sort of like, Nergis, have you got any more charcoal? We've run out. And you go, yeah, no problem, Natalie. I'll just go and get some.
Not a problem.
Have you met my mate son, by the way? Big fan.
By the way, I heard he's single.
What, you mean my breakout 7-inch that?
7 what?
Don't want to know about your 7-inch
what?
Miss Song, you mind in the gut of you two. That was a perfectly innocent comment, and you just twisted it round to be something smutty.
Yep, thanks very much.
Do you expect any better?
Cat Valama says Manuel Ferreira has a Twitch channel. Go on, who's Manuel Ferreira?
Sounds like a soccer player.
King Winter lives near Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, apparently. What? Really? Wow, King Winter, you must live in a very. Are you in what do you call it? Cheshire? Because I would imagine that's probably where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer lives. It's some sort of mansion in Cheshire, isn't it?
Bit of a slip there, Andy.
Yeah, I didn't really think that through very well. Oh well.
Watrix, no need to resort to just gutter language, mate. If you're going to use a naughty word, you need to hold them in reserve so that when you do use them, bam, it's got some impact. Whereas if you're just effing and jeffing like some simple-minded, workman, then it's got no kapow when you do roll one out.
Loses its pizzazz.
Exactly so. Quite right. Yeah. It's
Shazam.
that's what we're going for, mate. You get it. I know you get it. I don't think Ramaset's with us this evening, but in terms of knowing celebrities, Ramaset knows a lot of celebrities, being himself a Hollywood star. I'm big Ramaset fan. Watrick says it's a big part of the dialect. Well, it doesn't have to be. Nurga says, Nurga says, you're here. Where's Killjoy from? Killjoy's a Hungarian prince, mate. He's got a castle quite near Destronov's, who's also got a castle. at least in my head. Well, neither of them have really strongly denied that assertion, so let's just go with it. It's quite interesting, isn't it?
There you go.
Well, Destro, you could tell me about Victoria Silverstead, but Ramaset knows her really well. Apparently.
Victoria Silverstead.
But
Playmate
a
of the Year.
gentleman never discloses such things, so and it shall stay so. But I mean, wow, hey, wow. Oh, he's fallen over. Look, who was that? Oh, he's done it again. Oh no, Anto. Do you know what that is? It's waving at the cameras. All bloody glorious, typical dark elf. Sort of, look at me scoring and how magnificent I am with my elfiness. And check out my ears and that. And then he does that.
Yeah. Could have tried to go for 5, and instead I missed next game on my guard blitzer, who would have leveled as well.
Alright.
For fuck's sake.
I was
It's all
just
ruined.
about to say your dice have turned around this game, Andy, but you had to prove me wrong.
Well, I mean, be fair, it's 3-0. You can't really win. You're not going to get lots of sympathy there, mate. 3-0.
Also, what did the Gobbo fail his dodge on last turn? Was it snakes or was it twos?
What, the really massive one with the green bits on his neck? That one.
I don't know.
No! Last turn, the one that failed his stunty dodge thing.
Oh, when you said Big Gobbo, I thought you were just misnaming the troll.
I don't
The
know.
really big Gobbo.
No.
It's another one. God, what's going on? Oh, no. No.
Oh, Ramaset, it's been a pleasure having you on the team, but you're gone.
Didn't last long, did it?
For being experienced, I think Andy David does struggle with a lot of newbie mistakes. What do you mean?
Destro.
What does he mean?
really?
Like,
Go on then. Come on. What would you do differently?
What does he mean? Does he mean I make lots of mistakes?
I think he's kidding. I'm not sure.
yeah.
Oh.
You're winning
Yeah.
3-0.
There it is.
Let's have a look. See where you're on the list. You're on the list, Destro. Admittedly, fairly far down, but you are on the list. It's not beyond. And in fact, didn't you have an awfully good run as a Chaos Warrior in season 8? In the Flaming Dib Dabs. That was we had Destronoth the Warrior, didn't we? The Chaos Warrior. Killjoy. Killjoy's pointing out you're missing a magic ingredient on this team because you don't have a player called Killjoy.
LKJ. Oh, they're falling apart, Andy.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
You're back on the list, Killjoy, obviously, by the way. And I'm actually on any two. And Killjoy for Gores, of course, is on Dreadnoughts. Actually, you've got a skill as well, and you're not dead or injured in any way whatsoever. So great things await.
I can actually confirm, by the way, characters named King Winter do quite well.
Evening, geeks. How you doing, sunshine? Yannian says restart the team at this point. Well, to be fair, Yannian, the team's 3-0, which is a pretty decent start, and we've actually really We've lost a rookie line elf, which is not the end of the universe, and a blitzer on 6 points, which is not the end of the universe. So, this isn't a restart, surely.
Yeah, deleted it.
What?
Deleted.
What? You are of course kidding.
Yeah,
I think that tells you.
Well, just because you're annoying me there. Baby Darvo, you are 159 on the list, so effectively that puts you about 70th. So by the time you're born, you'll probably make a team.
Oh dear. Right, Romaset, goodbye. Thanks for playing.
Geeks, I did notice. I don't think I've explicitly said hello, so I was just writing that wrong. I mean, Geeks, for God's sake, in terms of audience interaction, we're a bloody WhatsApp channel with you. You know, that's some attention. That's VIP with a capital VIP.
It is quite VIP, that, actually. It is quite VIP.
That is top shelf VIP status, that is. Right. Who's dead? Gawain, Bors, and Hector. That's 5. 3, sir.
Now, shall I buy a Witch Elf? Or shall I buy... Yeah, let's buy a Witch Elf. Fuck it, let's have a bit of fun.
So you'll be wanting a name then. Okay. Well, as previously discussed, we've got to come up with a female version of Aardvac. So, what about Aardvacetta? Does that work? So it's AA, RD, VAK, and then I'd suggest KETTE.
Lady Killjoy thinks they deserve. You can't just jump the list.
Farmer Creed says La Aardvacetta.
I like how many.
Andy, you've totally misspelled that.
What about that?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Right. No. Are you ready? I'll read it to you.
You don't like Aardvac
Are you
Titty?
ready?
What about Aardvac Titty?
It's not even close to the name. That's not it. Are you ready? Just trust.
Oh,
Go,
okay,
go
go
on
on
the pirate theme.
Right. Capital A, and then another small a. Say yes when you've got that.
Mm-hmm.
RD. Yes?
My caps lock key, by the way, is my say yes key, so just...
All right. AA, RD, VAK, ETTE. Aardvacette. There you go.
It looks like kettle without an L on it. Alright.
It doesn't. No, E, not I. Aardvacette.
Like cassette.
Folks, welcome back to Spelling with Uncle's Uncle.
Oh, and head 1. Yeah, don't forget head 1.
He's got head 1, yeah, he's got head 1.
Yeah, there you go. Right, you've got it all right. That's correct.
That's disgraceful, isn't it? Right, so there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players now. We are...
How long do we keep holding out not putting Killjoy on the team for? Do we just dig our heels in, or are you just going to cave in as usual? What do you think?
I'll probably dig my heels in on this one.
Aardvac's just gone, no, what's the matter? Aardvac, what's the matter?
Spelt wrong, maybe? No, head 1 he wanted.